Hey, Transformers, we're joined by Thomas. Thomas and I, we met way back when, back in the seminary days, and he joined our program and he wanted to better his health and improve his fitness. And he reached out to me, and now he's had some incredible results, and he's here to share a little bit of his backstory and hopefully inspire more of you guys to improve your health, nutrition, and fitness. So, Thomas, welcome on. Share with us, before you joined our program, where were you with your fitness and what were some of the struggles that made you decide, like, you know what, I think I need a little bit of a push in the right direction?
Yeah, thank you, Patrick. So, before I joined, well, I still am a university student, and I was living quite a sedentary lifestyle
Mhm.
because of COVID. For one, I just sort of stopped exercising, and I was putting on weight, not a whole lot of weight, but I could tell, as Patrick often says, like I was on the slippery slope. I knew it was going to get worse if I didn't do anything about it, and I wasn't eating healthily either. So I was definitely gaining weight, and I knew in my head that okay, you just gotta start exercise again, and you gotta eat right. Like it's pretty simple, but it's hard to do it alone and without somebody like checking in on you. And that's kind of where I knew maybe I could reach out to Patrick, and and yeah, this program like offers that accountability that I needed. So that's probably the biggest thing that changed for me. Yeah.
Yeah, incredible. Totally not your fault. It's normal to put on some weight during university. That happened to me as well. Like, I remember when I was in university, I wasn't eating healthy, I wasn't exercising regularly, and I put on weight as well. And feel stressed from school as well. And you have so many things going on, studies and extracurricular activities, sometimes working, right? And so sometimes exercise and nutrition can fall by the back burner. And so, and you are sitting a lot during the day and it's mentally exhausting. And when you come home, the last thing you want to do is, work out. And so, yeah, most people know what to do. I got to exercise more. I got to eat better. But it's the consistency that a lot of people are struggling with. It's the accountability. And so that's something that you were looking for. And so since joining our program, what else are you enjoying so far? Like, how has the accountability really helped you? And what are some of the habits that you're building, Thomas?
Yeah, I think also I probably wouldn't have had the like discipline or I don't know. I wouldn't have been able to just completely do a 180 and change. Like I tried just to do like a little bit. Okay, like oh, I'll cut down on the carbs, but I don't think that was enough to help. And I think I probably would have slowly fallen back into just eating carbs again. But I have to send pictures to Aki daily. That's um, super important for keeping me accountable. And then on the app, I have to communicate that I've done the workout or not. And if I haven't, Coach Aki is going to see it. And so it's like it's so perfect for accountability that um, you really set up for success that way.
Yep, for sure. If you were to do it on your own, it's like yeah, like I probably shouldn't have this chocolate bar, but it's like who's gonna find out? I'm just gonna gulp a chocolate bar and it's not gonna affect you too much, right? Your weight on the scale is not gonna jump up dramatically like the next morning, right? But if you continue this habit over weeks and months and years, that's when that slippery slope and those the weight creeps up. And when you have someone checking in on you and you have to be accountable for and you got to send those food pictures in and be brutally honest, it's like there's someone watching you 24/7. And so for me, like when someone's watching me, I perform a lot better. Like if I'm working out by myself, maybe I'll push myself at 50% intensity, but as soon as someone's watching me, I don't know if it's like ego or if it's wanting to prove myself or wanting to show off a little bit. It's like all of a sudden I'll lift a little bit heavier, I'll push myself at 70, 80, 90% intensity. And so having that accountability and just having someone watching, it really helps you to perform better, helps you to make better choices. And if you're like me, I like to kind of like show up a little bit. It's like, okay, if someone's watching everything I eat, I want to make sure that all my food pictures are structured, everything is in line with the plan. And so, but you have to have the right discipline for it. You have to have the right coachability and be able to be coachable and be honest and send those in. And you've shown that. And that's why I think you've been getting some great results. Without the accountability, people tend to fall off track. And so you've allowed us to keep you accountable, and you've been open and honest about sending your food pictures, tracking your workouts, tracking your weight daily, and doing everything we asked you to do. So kudos to you, Thomas. And so we are 2 months in now. And so not even 2 months in, right? Just about 2 months in now. And so after, 2 months in our program, like what are some of the results that you're seeing?
Yeah, so I started around 175, and I've hit a bit of a lull, but I've lost 10 pounds for sure. It's just because I had COVID a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, I wasn't able to exercise that much, but it's slowed down a bit. But that was my goal anyway, get around 165, and I went to 162 at my lowest. So definitely met that goal and exceeded that goal, and this is kind of the weight that I want to be at for the rest of my life, I guess. So now I guess it's about maintaining that weight, and but yeah, I mean, other than just the weight, like I've been able to discover some foods that I didn't know I liked, and different ways of making the food that I already liked just a little bit more healthy. So yeah.
Absolutely. Down 10 pounds, seeing great results. Not just 10, like your lowest, I think you hit 13 pounds. And then now you're in a great weight range. You don't have to worry about your weight ever again. And you mentioned something really important. Now it's time to maintain your weight, right? Most people know how to lose the weight, but sometimes they can gain it back. They lose it, gain it back, and then they'll start to yo-yo. But what's important is we got to learn how to maintain our weight now. We got to integrate everything into a lifestyle, build those automatic habits. And once that's built, like what you said, this is going to be a lifestyle, and this is going to be a weight range you're going to maintain for the rest of your life. And also like discovering recipes, like a lot of university students, they will rely on, their parents cooking or eating out or Uber Eats, skip the dishes. And then after they graduate from university, guess what happens? They're still having Uber Eats and dining out. And now that they're, earning income now and having a job, hopefully, they're eating out more, and, and that's a recipe for continuing to gain weight, right? So you've learned how to cook on your own. You've found some healthy recipes. And so great job. And so for my last question for you, Thomas, for everyone, looking to join our program, inspired by you, they're like, you know what, I want to be like Thomas. I want to get back into better shape. But they haven't, pulled the trigger yet. Like, what would you say to them?
But like I said, like I think you're set up for success with this program, and also like I said, I'm sure I couldn't have done this by myself. So yeah, I just think that yeah, you're just set up for success. You can't really, it's hard to fail, I think, unless you just completely ignore what this program does. And yeah, hopefully this never happens, but if I had to lose the weight again for me, I don't think I will, because this program has been great. But if I ever had to, I would go back to this program. So yeah.
Amazing. All right. If you're anything like Thomas and you want to take action and you want to be in your best shape, give me a call and I'll be able to help you out. And for people that have a little bit more weight to lose, if you have anywhere from 15 to 30 pounds to lose, try out our transformation program. Just like Thomas, you'll lose 1 to 2 pounds per week. Over 4 months, you'll be down a minimum of 15 to 30 pounds. And I say this so strongly that if you don't lose a minimum of 15 to 30 pounds, we'll happily train you again for free until you do. So I want to leave you with a few goodies. I do have a weight loss ebook that I'd love to give all of you guys. There's some recipes and workouts and tips to boost metabolism. If you want to copy, comment below me as an ME, and I'll make sure, me and my team will make sure to set you up with that. And if you want to check out our program, try it out for 7 days, you have nothing to lose. Comment below PT as in personal training, and we'll set you up with that. And congratulations, Thomas. Super excited to continue to work with you and keep up all the hard work.
Yeah, thank you so much, Patrick.